Welcome to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Lincoln Financial Field, and it is indeed home to the 2018 Super Bowl champion Eagles. The Link also is home to the Temple Owls. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and when you've got a team that makes it into the top 25, now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on a fellow AAC opponent, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Roadrunners will kick it away to start. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Owls offense will have the first possession of the game. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
Smith takes the handoff. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Temple lines up quickly. Off play action on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10.
This quarterback was licking his chops coming into this game. He told us this week he felt like there were some matchups that he could take advantage of against this defense, and he wasted no time. Opening drive of the game, he finds the matchup he likes, and that was an absolute dime.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. It'll be a draw. Finds a crease at the 20. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Back to pass, it's Douglas. He caught it. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Smith. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Got it. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Takes it to the house. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
Hey, man, if we're going to show up here and play this game, we're not kicking field goals early. We didn't come here to just lay up. They drive the field. They get it down 4th and goal. Field goal would have been easy. Head coach decides to go for it. The offense pays off the decision with a touchdown.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Roadrunners offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
Got some of the work done on 1st down. Let's see what they have on 2nd down. Trying play action. Fires and picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give is to Smith. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Temple lines up quickly.
Yeah, and this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense is still in identity mode.
Dropping back, it's Douglas. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Snatches it on the run. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll run it from the gun. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. That is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. To the ground with the back. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Temple lining up to punt it away. Looking for a block. It's Anderson. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Got his man quickly. Still on his feet at the 45. All kinds of running room. He's at the 10. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's McCown. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunner.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. South Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Columbia, one of the most special places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Texas. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Caught near the sideline, it's Taylor. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Owls come to the line in the hurry-up. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Out of the backfield, he's open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First down to start the drive after the break. Smith takes the handoff. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They'll try to snap it quickly. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. And the Owls are moving quickly down the field. The back goes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Yeah, and how about the linebacker? You know, you ask him to do so much on the football field to cover so much ground. You don't always ask him to go man-to-man, but when you do, the linebacker comes through, swats the ball to the ground.
After misfiring, it's 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Temple!
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners, and then kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
Lining up to add another.
Is on for the extra point.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And that was some way to cap it off with a 42-yard touchdown jaunt. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
He's taking the shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Roadrunners will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Leaves it with the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Temple lines up quickly. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And that's a nice third down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together. Get one of those long drives going.
Got room at the 35. The expressway is wide open. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Owls.
And to have a rushing touchdown at that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Anderson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Caught behind the line. It's Allen. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Now on second down. Looking to throw it again. Gets it out quickly. On the move is a 30. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, you know this is back and forth, that I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
The inside handoff. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Temple lines up quickly. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Now 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Caught on the outside, it's Clark.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. Quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle short of the stick, setting up 4th down.
Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes the grab on the right. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, UTSA! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
You know, David, I love defenses that stay aggressive, especially at this point of the field. They've got pass rushers on this unit with speed and that are aggressive and that can win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
And there's 2 thought processes when I'm a defense and I got them backed up is I am stopping the run, not allowing them to have any space, but also understanding this is also a shot part of the field. Like, it's going to be a run, or a lot of times that ball is going to be a deep ball thrown down the sideline because you'll get man-to-man. Nice job by the defense applying pressure, getting the sack, now putting them in a bad situation backed up close to their own end zone.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Most defenses are lucky if you have 1 good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Lincoln Financial Field.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Gets it out fast. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Line getting set on second down. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Roadrunners will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After trying the running game on 1st down, they come to the line on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the 1st down. You got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it well.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Had to throw it before he wanted. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
Man, I do not want a guy that will dance. I want square shoulders to the line of scrimmage, take the snap, secure the football, play physical, and fall forward. Nice job by that running back getting the first down.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
It's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking to throw for it. Snags it. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down.
3rd down and short is exactly what you want on offense, because you can run the football, make the defense suck up, but you can also throw it. Nice execution, 3rd and short, now set up in a 1st and goal situation.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Go straight ahead. Touchdown, Roadrunners. They look finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score. On to attempt the try.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So the 16-play drive, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. The Owls in the hurry up. Looking to throw, it's Douglas. Got the back over the middle. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Lining up from the 34 on first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Out of the gun to give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught in the backfield, it's Goodwin. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Temple lining up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drop. Off he goes. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
He's looking to throw it. Unleashes one deep. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
UTSA 35, Temple 21.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Final play of the quarter coming. From the gun, the ground game. And he is stopped for no gain, and that will bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Douglas. Looking deep down the right side. Picked off. Trying to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. Off the boot, looking for his man. Now improvising. The throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Use the play fake. Now the throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. That is the last thing you want on 1st down as an offensive sack. Now it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. Got it in the middle, it's Jones. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They just need a few more inches here on 4th down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Clark.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened at this point. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Owls racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Douglas. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Time to take a shot. And the DB right with him to knock it away. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And that one's incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snagged in the middle, it's Taylor. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now saving is at a premium for this offense.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Quarterback on the keeper. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Douglas. He makes the connection. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. The give on the inside. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
He caught it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. Temple lines up quickly. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. He caught it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. 2nd and goal for this offense. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
28.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off play action. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. A little screen to the running back. At the 40, there he goes. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Coming up on 2nd down as they try to hold this lead. From the gun, running back on the move. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. He's going to pass. Going for it all. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. The give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's McCown. Oh, he wants it all. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to bring
a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown, and that might do it.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. They're just about ready to kick it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is ready to give them a first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Swings it out to the flat. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
First down, Temple.
To throw, it's Douglas. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the 2nd half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
Getting some heat. They get to him as he throws. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
You want to